And welcome back to another Roommate keyboarding lesson. And today we are going to learn N and G. Now, once again, if you take a look at the chart in our class, you will see that the N is the same color as the J. And this is one of the first letters that we've learned on the bottom row. And so you're going to reach down from the J down to the N, and then of course move right on back to the J. J, N. J to N. We'll give that a try. J to N. There's your J, N. Space. J, N. Space. See if we can get you a better view of that. There we go. Right back. Make sure on that home row, J, reach down to the N, back to the J. Got my right thumb on that space bar. Whoops. And then the other letter that we are going to learn is going to be the G. And so the G with your left hand, and that's an easier reach. That's what we call an adjacent reach. And so there's the F. Reach over to the G. Same finger. First finger on your left hand. F, G. F, G. F, G. Now normally I use my right thumb on the space bar since I'm holding this camera here though. So you can see that there's F, G, G, F, G. And once again, you practice that over and over again. It's always a good idea just to close your eyes and feel that movement. F, G, F, G, F, G, always coming back to the home row. And so let's put that to use now and see if we can't do some key combinations, some words. So I will go ahead and put a line, and you type that line. Pause the video if you need to. I'll try to go moderately slow. And here we go. We'll start with the N. And then what I like to do is press enter and do the same line again and try to go a little faster to build up your speed now that you've practiced it one time. And so there is our first line. Remember, you want to do each line 2 times, and the second time try to build up a little bit of speed. Don't worry right now about errors. Try to key these lines without looking at your hands. That is the secret to speed. The secret to speed is to go slowly without looking at your hands. Let's take a look at the G. And a second time, a little faster. And I need to answer the phone. This is keyboarding and Roommate. Looks like I made a little mistake here. Go, got, jog, jig, fog. Golf. So there is our second set of words. This next set is good practice for quick spacebar practice. Short words. Here we go. First, I'll give you a demo of what I mean by that on that space bar. And the reason is that it's just a real quick where you're doing these short little words here. It's a great little exercise for building speed. There you go. I think I did okay on those. So that's if. Let me raise this up a little bit here. If, hit, let's see, if, and, go, of, or, he. There's your first one, and then do it a second time. And so give that one a try. And once again, pause the video and practice. And I'd recommend you keep that screen up in your left corner there. Keep your eyes on those words and don't look down. You can see what happens if I try to look down. You just can't go fast. Your eyes have to keep refocusing all the time. And you wear your neck out looking back and forth. So you want to avoid doing that. And here is our last set of words using all keys that we have learned up to the N and the G. So there you go. Pause and practice. And remember, yes, I'm going to say it again, don't look at your hands. You want to get to the point where you can move through those keys nice and smoothly. And there you go. And with practice, oh, that's fun. That's where you want to be. Believe me, that's as fun as it looks. It's worth that effort. One of the things that you'll find that happens is that simple words like the word the, eventually as you practice, if you practice the correct way, you don't think about the as T-H-E and moving through those keystrokes. Pretty much you think of the as just kind of becomes one keystroke and just memorize. You don't think about it at all. So I mean, I can talk about it and just type the and did and go for these simple words and no, you just, after a while, these keystrokes are just memorized, and so these short words go really fast, and that's where it really helps you build up that speed. I'm looking at a line here, she is gone. I mean, you don't even think about it after a while. It's just like when you're walking or riding your bike. You don't think about your pedals or your feet on the pedals and going around. You just do it. It feels very natural, because you've just practiced so often. So, Trust me. Stick with the system. Have faith. It's a little painful in the beginning. I know a lot of you have learned the wrong way to keyboard or used your own system, but if you just follow that home row system, stay there. A, S, D, F, J, K, L, semi, always come back to that home row and just practice not looking at your hands. Don't worry about mistakes. And you too, in no time, can be enjoying a lifetime of keyboarding proficiency. See you next time here in Room 8.